Hello? Where are we? Hey, if you don't already know me, I'm Hunter, and I just so happen to be a professional idiot and game developer. And if you haven't seen my game before, this is Claustrophobic Nights, a multiplayer FNaF VR fan game where you and your friends crawl through vents together while avoiding animatronics to repair generators in order to escape. I've been making the game for about 9 months now, and it's pretty close to done. I'm just cleaning up a bunch of code right now, so it's easier for me to develop stuff faster. And for those of you guys wondering when the game's coming out, I'll talk about that in a second. Again, sorry about all the delays. They're just unforeseen development circumstances, like sleep deprivation and scope creep. When the game launches, it'll have multiplayer mode, 3 maps, the first 3 nights of single player, and a small achievements and stat system. After the initial launch of the game, I'll be launching the rest of the single player mode with the full extras menu. And after that update, I will be launching the free DLC update, which includes 5 maps, more puzzles and stuff. Now, real quick, I gotta clarify this. The reason behind all the game's delays is just, I don't want to release a buggy game, and I don't want anything to be lower quality than anything else in the game. Why can't you just give us a test build so we can find bugs? Why can't we just test the game early? Well, first off, I have a list of like 50 plus bugs I'm already working on fixing. Second off, I have like 300 testers. Hey guys, Hunter from the editing here. Since I recorded this, I have actually released testing builds of the game in my Discord server for the game. If you guys want to test the game, you can join the server with the link in the description. Yeah, that's about it. I hope the game is able to come out within the next couple of months. That's what I'm aiming for. Again, I had no clue that the game would need to be delayed by this long. I'm sorry. I just wanted to bring this up because in my TikTok comments and the Discord server, people seem to be lacking the simple cognitive function to think. I mean, you guys are all like 8 years. I did this to myself. What am I doing? Alright, quick recap of the last video. I got main menu stuff for hosting, joining, quick play, blah, 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 blah. I made spectating in ghost mode, which essentially means you'll be able to move around and stuff like normal, but you can't talk to people and you can't do puzzles. I added 2 new puzzles and custom night with challenges and stuff. So in the last video in the game, I showed you guys the menu and how it's new and cool. Anyways, I made the menu even newer and cooler now. We got cool looking UI and stuff now. We got a little profile thing over here. That's pretty cool. Check this though. More menu UI. We got the home screen or whatever you want to call it with single player, multiplayer, profile settings. I made it goated. The news section can update in real time and server info stuff without needing to update the game. Also, I have my friend TV Bunny. Hello, TV Bunny. Make a shit ton of sounds for the game, and they all sound super yummy. It used to look slightly different, but I might do something like this for the night select screen. I don't know yet. As you may have noticed, there's multiplayer and single player on the main menu. Fuck does that mean? Basically, in multiplayer, you have custom night and the regular night. Oh, alright. Then what's the single player tab, you may ask? Well, they aren't exactly the same. Well, see, in multiplayer, playing the knights just uses the knight's animatronic AI values. In single player, that's where all the cool lore stuff happens. I know. I said there wouldn't be any lore because lore is cringe. I don't want to write lore. It's just a silly multiplayer game. Why would there be lore? Why would there be anything more intricate than Five Nights at Freddy? Freddy is scary. Freddy kill you. But me and the team have been cooking so hard, we just kind of decided to keep it. And the game has lore now. Anyways, in order to play the game, you need to know how to play the game. I got no clue where I'm going with this. Tutorial! I made an interactive tutorial that teaches you how to play the game step by step. Crawling, turning on your flashlight, turning on the map, doing puzzles, etc, etc. Alright, so we have main gameplay, and then we have the extras. I'm gonna be real with y'all. I'm just so fucking excited for you guys to see the extras menu. Usually, your average fan game has like character renders, jump scares, screenshots. That's about it. In my game, we have a whole ass museum. It's not modeled yet. In here, there's going to be an entrance with some development screenshots and stuff, miscellaneous things like how I make the models for the game, and a few other things like a jukebox that can play music from the game's OST. Past the first few rooms though, you start walking through each of the FNaF game locations, starting recording from the FNaF 1 office. In each of these rooms, you get to see the characters in Claustrophobic Nights for each respective game. Golden Freddy for FNaF 1, Ennard and Baby for Sister Location, Nightmare Freddy, Foxy, and Feddles for FNaF 4. You get the idea. Having all this already isn't even what makes me excited about the extras menu in the game. I'm gonna be real. Again, I think the extras menu is going to be bigger than the game itself. Alright, so at this point you guys are probably going, the game looks pretty finished. Why isn't it out yet? Well... So, why did I reprogram the entire game for the 8th time? Let's go back 3 months in time. 3 months ago, I hard-coded almost everything. What that means is it's pretty much impossible to change anything without breaking everything, meaning I would have to go back into my code and change everything to work with the new one thing. As of currently, I've reprogrammed the game in a way where most systems are completely modular. Everything is separated into separate behaviors. This means I'm just sort of able to... What is bro even yapping about? With all this, it is probably evident that I code a little bit more than a lot. And keep in mind that I'm the only person actually really programming for the game, while only really getting tips from one friend and having multiplayer code assistance from another. All this, I ain't even 18. I've literally stayed up for days at a time, sleeping for maybe 10 hours a week trying to get this game out for you guys. On top of this, I'm spending all of my own money on the game. I've probably spent around. If you guys feel like supporting the development of my projects, or you just want to get early looks at my games, or even early builds, I upload my stuff over on Patreon. Recently, I've started getting more builds for Claustro out, and that means builds for Patreon. Hey guys, how'd you hear from the editing again? What was I gonna say? Like I said before, I release builds for Claustro on my Discord server, so here's what's gonna happen. When I start working on Limonix, Northwatch, and the N64 game again, I'll be giving you guys builds of those games instead. That's it. Bye-bye. If you guys don't want to spend money but still want to support me, just watching my videos helps me out. Not just money-wise, but YouTube algorithm-wise. That's all for now, dude. Bye-bye.
Popcorn chicken.
Alright, back to the main video stuff now. Back when I was talking about the single player stuff in the game, I mentioned lore. Basically, when me and my friends first started making the game, the story started off as... there is no story. But a few months back, I told one of my friends, hey guy, it'd be kind of cool if there was something scary that happened on night 5 or whatever. I don't know. And then an hour later, they came back with like a 2.5 college essay long document. And he was like, hey guy, I wrote this for the video game. Here you go. And I was like, oh, money. Big gaming money. And now I've written a 20+ document of story on the game. I will not be sharing anything on the story though. Other than one of the biggest spoilers in the game can be found in the name of one of the soundtracks. Found in my Discord server, link in the description.
是不是？我觉得他是这样子。
Speaking of music though, I am big on music in games and soundtracks having the ability to immerse the player in music just being dynamic in games because that's fire. In Claustro, there's going to be a ton of that. Already, there's like 30 tracks for the game, half of which are on YouTube. The other half isn't even on YouTube because it's spoilers for one of the future updates in the game. If you want to listen, you can go check out after the video or whatever. I don't care. On the topic of game audio though, I thought it would be funny if there are random sounds that play, sounds? Bro. I thought it would be funny if I added random sounds that play in the vents while you're crawling around. It's not horrifying at all while you're crawling around in the darkness and just all of a sudden the loudest fucking sound you've heard in your life plays 3 feet away from you. Although having it is pretty funny and arguably scary, I did add some more pleasant ambient sounds that will play when you're crawling in the vent. For example, this ambient shot. So, one more time regarding sound. Y'all clicked on this video for one thing. Or 2 or 3. I don't know. Proximity chat. Proximity chat was fucking awful to learn to code for the game. Basically, the system I use is called Vivox. And the second I started learning it, a new version came out. And my multiplayer programming buddy, Decimals, according to him, this new version is like miles better. Well, he didn't say that. He just said the old version is abysmal. So, surely, it's gonna be really easy to learn the new version because it shouldn't be that different from the old version, right? No. They completely overhauled the API and documentation. Okay, surely I will be fine with 0 YouTube tutorials and 0 Stack Overflow documentation. Nothing. Surely this won't challenge my programming skills or my sanity whatsoever. Never again. Never. So that's about it for now. Y'all want updates on the game or even early builds? Join the Discord server. Link in the description. We usually have a bunch of cool stuff going on there, like exclusive announcements. We play games together and stuff there. Streams, whatever. If you guys want even more exclusive updates, Patreon, and you can help me just afford to make the game. I've spent so much money on this game and every single penny of it goes back into the game. If y'all like the video, like. If you don't like the video, don't like, subscribe. But yeah, that's it for now, dude. Happy birthday, happy Easter, Merry FNaF. Bye.